What is up, guys? This is FUMAR coming at you with another random number generated PC build where the build is made up and the specs don't matter. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our processor that we're going to need in this build. And there are 126 different processors, so I'm going to come over here and do random number between 1 and 126. And we're getting number 17, so if we scroll down here, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17. Not bad. We are getting an i7 2700K Sandy Bridge 3.5 gigahertz processor. This is pretty good overclockable processor, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we are going to be getting a motherboard which we can overclock with. I don't know if you can hear that, but my radio is going off. But anyway, this processor is actually really expensive. It's going to run us $350. And it is quad core, does a whole lot of great things. We can look at the specs here real quick, but pretty much we all know what an i7 is. But anyway, we need an 1155 slot, and we are going to therefore go to Intel motherboards. And we are going to sort by 1155, and then do best rating. Everything here is sorted by best rating. And now there are 138 of these, so we're going to sort 138. We're going to be getting number 55. So if we scroll down, this is going to be difficult. This is going to take a while. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. We're not getting anything that's going to serve us very well. We are getting a Biostar H61 motherboard, which will not support overclocking for us. Sorry that took so long to get to. I'm probably going to speed it up, but whatever. But anyway, some specs on this guy. We've got DDR up to 1600, up to 16 gigabytes, and we've got one PCI Express 3.0 slot, and some SATA ports and some other things, so that's going to help us out with the build as far as getting the resources in there that we're going to need. But it's all going to come down to the video card, how well we're going to perform. Unfortunately, we can't get that overclocking, but whatever. So let's check out our video cards. There is 1,033 of them. 1,033. And we're getting number 146, so we need to go to the second page. Right here. And we need to go to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 146. Here we go. Okay, this is gonna do alright. We're gonna get a Radeon R9 270X, which actually is quite a good card. It's a good budget card. It rivals right around the 760 you can get it. So if you are familiar with NVIDIA or that. I'm actually not very familiar with AMD cards, but this is a PCI Express 3 slot, which we have on our board, so at least, hey, we can use that. It's got a boost clock up to 1080 megahertz. Stream processors, it's got 1280 of them. I have no idea what that means, but it's got 2 gigs of GDDR5 RAM built into it, so it's going to help us get really good performance out of it. It's going to be really awesome. It's going to actually not too bad of a card for being the 146th best card. But anyway, we are going to move on, and we're going to figure out what memory we're going to get in our computer. And there is a surprising amount of memory. There is 1,907 different types of memory. And actually, this is really good because in the past we've gotten number like 1,600 or something. So we're getting number 233. So we need to get to page 3 here. Because 1 is 100, 2 is 200. Okay, so we need to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 28. That's 32, 33. Alright, we could get worse. We're going to be getting 4 gigs of 1600 RAM. What's the latency on this puppy? Latency is 9, so it's Cas9 latency, so that's really not that bad. I've been doing a horrible job with prices. I really suck at this. So really quickly, the motherboard is $46. The graphics card is $195. And the memory right here is $49. So, oops-a-daisy, Tom. As a fun fact, I got a floppy drive at work, and I use it as a coaster for my sodas. So don't throw out old technology. Sometimes you can use it for fun. But anyway, now we're going to go on to our storage. And there are, what is there? 986 different types of hard drives. We're getting number 172, so off to the second page. Scroll to the bottom. That's 290. It's quick loading. 96, 92, 88, 84, 80, 76, 72. Okay, that doesn't count. Because we're getting a hub. We're getting a USB hub for our storage, which is not going to work. So regenerate, and 669. Man, are we mature. But anyway, we're gonna try and find this real quick. Okay, that's what is 15, and then some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that right there is 60, and there's 68 and 69. All right, we are going to be getting a Western Digital 80 gigabyte hard drive, and it's $109. I really don't know why it's $109. Maybe because it's old. But anyway, we're getting an 80 gigabyte internal hard drive. I think this is an old drive, which is why it's so expensive, because then they kind of lose stock of it, and then if people want it, it's more expensive. Unless there's something that I'm missing, like it's got a ton of cache or something. But anyway, $110 is going to get us our storage. Now we're going to do a yes/no down here for if we're going to get a solid state drive, and we're going to click. And we're not going to get a solid state drive, so I'm just going to close that tab, I guess. But now we're going to do power supplies, and the funny thing with power supplies is there's 1,500 items in the power supply category. However, after about number 500, it just becomes power cords. So we're gonna only sort between 1 and 500. So we're gonna go between 1 and 500. We're getting number 271. So blah 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 blah. Page 3. Too far. 3. Fun fact, last video I made was in this shirt. In case you're watching regularly, which I really doubt you are, because no one watches my stuff. But anyway. 29 is 8 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. Okay. Oh! We're getting a Cooler Master 850 watt power supply, 80 plus, and it's semi-modular, so that's pretty good. We're not going to have any trouble with power in our build, even though we are using this 2700K. If we were overclocking, one would consider getting a better power supply, especially a higher, certification-wise. And if you were going to SLI a Crossfire, but here we're not doing that. But anyway, so $150 for a power supply, not half bad. And now we need to throw everything that we have into a case. So we really better kind of hope we get a case that's going to fit. And there's 871 different cases. 871. We're going to get 166. Okay, that's not too bad. So off to page 2. Page 2. And that's going to be 16 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we go. Okay. That's not a bad case at all. It's a Cooler Master N500 mid-tower computer case. This has... It looks like USB 3.0 on the front, which would kind of be cool. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we got front USB 3.0 as well as some audio. And I believe, I think I've checked this case out before. And I believe it has some fans that come with it. It's got plenty of bays. We're not going to have any issue. Unfortunately, we don't have a solid state drive to put in it, so whatever. But it supports liquid cooling. And it comes with 2 fans, 220 millimeter fans. So that's good. We're going to have good cooling, even though we're not overclocking, but whatever. It would have been nice too. But we're going to move on. Oh, in this case, it's $70. I'm doing a little bit better with the prices. And now we're going to do a yes/no for the CD DVD drive. And we're going to click. And we're going to get a CD DVD drive. Woo! There's 41 of these. So 1 in 41. We're 10. 4, 8, 10, boom. Alright, standard, just DVD, nothing really cool. So, LITE-ON DVD Burner, 24x, all that stuff, happy day. And it's going to run us 20 bucks. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to total up all the prices, and then we are going to go ahead and just review real quick of all the things that we're putting in, and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright, everybody, I've totaled it all up, and it actually is not too expensive, using the i7-2700K, the Biostar motherboard, the R9 270X, the 4 gigs of RAM, our storage device, our not solid state drive, because screw us and our luck, our Cooler Master Silent Pro, which I just realized the image for this is actually upside down, so that's kind of funny, a Cooler Master N500 case, and our LITE-ON DVD burner. Drum roll, we come out to $990. So a build that's honestly not all too bad, randomly thrown together, is going to run us $990, probably plus some shipping, so about $1,000. So I really enjoy making these videos. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it isn't, but whatever. It takes a while to set up and get all the lighting and camera and stuff set up. But if you guys enjoy it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. Tell me something I should do in the future. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and this is No FUMAR, signing off.